Good evening, everyone. We are here at Veterans Stadium for a doubleheader. Two Coffeyville soccer teams, the women first, followed by the men at 7 o'clock. I'm here broadcasting with Melvin Thomas.
How you guys doing?
Everyone's doing great. Normally they don't respond back unless we go to the live chat, with people from all over the world. Got thousands of streamers. Everyone is enjoying the game, or at least for those who did not want to sit out in the rain. Which is not, as you can see through the rain-spattered windows, it is a beautiful day for the beautiful game here at Veterans Stadium.
Yeah.
Nice and cool, though. It has been incredibly hot and muggy the past few days, so, hey, maybe they'll like it. Who knows? Have you ever seen a game played in the rain before?
I've actually haven't seen a game played in the rain.
Well, the beautiful thing about it is that the ball skips everywhere. A lot of unexpected things happen, and it can lead to actually incredibly high scores, which... What was the scoreline that the women had over the weekend on their last game?
I believe they won a mercy rule 12-0.
Thank you for saying that it was with a mercy rule. If they had been allowed to keep going, it could have been much more. I'm hearing that it was interesting and educational.
Right.
I'm trying to be very diplomatic about it, just in case there are any players or family from the other team watching right now. I don't want to rub that in.
Correct.
Besides, we don't want to rub too much in because Neosho here is coming into this with a 5-0 record for the season against Coffeyville's, I believe, 3-0 record. It's got two undefeated teams.
Oh, they're ready to get this one underway.
Yeah, they look ready. There's nothing worse. The only thing worse than playing in the rain is standing in the rain waiting to play. So here we go. Got our kickoff going. Okay, and looks like we're going to start off with Neosho making the first attack. And, whoa, okay, wow, that was an incredibly dangerous ball there up at the top. Thankfully, that was cleared away by Carrie-Ann Rodriguez, I believe.
She's a good player, by the way.
Yeah, oh, man, you should look at her, at the amount of goals she's had. Of course, I left my phone sitting in my bag. Otherwise, I would, but trust me, she's got a few. That's the second game in a row where I've just left it sitting somewhere in another country where I can't use it. Might as well be. Because I'm not going to get up and miss this. All right, ball goes back to Ashley Talley, who's looking to move it forward. Drops it off to Gabriela Rodriguez. Oh, yeah, see, that's what I was talking about, unexpected bounces. You can see they're just trying to correct as they go along.
Yeah, the rain is very muggy and slippery. Good
stop there by Attenborough, who is looking to send it into the middle, who does. Well, there's the first attack from Coffeyville. That was Gabriela Rodriguez on there. She is, she is incredibly dangerous right there in the middle. She knows what she's doing. She's probably, one of our star forwards this year.
Yeah, she's pretty good, too.
Oh.
Slip and slide.
Well, slip and sliding as done by a Neosho player, and the referee's going to count that one against them. We'll be happy to take that free kick. Just going to take their time here. No rush. It's going to be taken by Jordan Moore, who's going to send it forward. Oh, look at that. That's a beautiful chip.
Yeah, great sky kick. We're waiting for Coffeyville to be a little aggressive. Huh?
And I think we just saw it. And that was a great use of her body right there, just to charge right in. That is the way it's done. And great give and go there. It's to Amber Fraley on the wing. And, tries to do a fancy step over and bring it back. And I don't know how fancy that you can be in this type of weather.
Yeah. They got to be real precise on their moves.
Mm-hmm. Really, it's just going to come down to someone who can get in front of the net, just bury it in there, just really blast it in. But those are fun, too, right? That's a type of technique. So I'm looking at Gabriela Rodriguez, number 9. It looks like she might be wearing a little protective gear. Maybe she picked up an injury over the weekend.
You always have to stay protected.
That's true. She needs to get one of those fancy masks that you get to wear, in the pro leagues that make you look like a superhero, like if you break your nose or something. Uh-oh. You've got an emergency captain situation here.
Have to slow the game down a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. They are co-captains, I guess, because they each have a captain's band. So
right.
I guess that's good for them. Oh, by the way, something from the last game, and I have to say this, and I really hope it's true, because it was kind of hearsay, but during the game over the weekend, a defender for the opposing team decided that they were going to take that kick and just picked it up and drop kicked it, which I don't know how much anyone knows about soccer, but it's that unless you're the goalie, you're not allowed to touch the ball with your hands. And I don't know, maybe that's why things went the way they did.
She was trying to air it out.
I guess so. Oh, good ball there by Gabriela Rodriguez. Looking to find some help, but Coffeyville will get the corner kick there, and that was Kitaru. She and Gabriella have been they're like constantly just feeding each other quality passes into the box this season so far. Looks like the linesman's gonna say to bring that one back. Yeah, I don't think he. Think he's saying that the ball was not completely stopped, perhaps.
So, what do you think the Neosho team has to do to take a W today?
Well, I mean, I guess just keep doing what they've been doing because they've got 5 of them. But so far, I mean, it's been pretty even in these first 5 minutes of the game. They've had their chances, and I think they're just going to keep doing exactly what Coffeyville's trying to do, make those short passes because, again, when it's really wet out here, you can't take too many risks and just try to build something up from the back, which is not what they did just now. And now Coffeyville has a throw-in. They should have listened to me. I'm giving them quality advice up here.
We coming in handy with the mic.
Yes, indeed. And that was laying it off. And all the way back to Carrie-Ann Rodriguez. She keeps things clean in the back in the sweeper position. Case in point.
Nothing seems to get past her.
Yeah, she is. It's kind of interesting, too, because normally when you have your defenders, they tend to be like, the bigger, bulkier players. But she just zips around behind people and is able to get to the ball before they can. So it does not bother her at all.
Yeah, good lightning speed with her.
That's Ashley Talley attempting to move it forward. It's going to be a Neosho throw. And looks like they're going to...
Red Ravens?
Yep. To the Red Ravens. Throw in from Stacia Spears.
Ooh, with the headbutt.
Yeah, a little physical there, but nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Which is always fun. Ball played forward by Amber Fraley. And, there's got a lot of places it could go. Ball played forward by Gabriella. Finds Attenborough, who gets knocked off the ball a little bit. And the referee is, of course, going to say that is perfectly legal. You are allowed to use your body. I say to everyone listening who knows that already. To an extent.
Correct.
It's got to be pretty blatant if you want to get a free kick in the box, though. Okay, ball cleaned up by Amber Fraley, looking to drop it forward. Elena Diaz on the chase. Yep, not going to keep control of it back there. This is kind of an interesting day out there because normally the one thing you can count on in Veterans Stadium is that it can be really, really windy, and that one team has the advantage while they have the wind at their backs. But now the rain's kind of negated all that. It's actually not too bad out there in terms of just, except for the part where it's really, really wet.
Yeah, it's starting to clear up, though.
Yep, that's true. Maybe we might take this broadcast to the sidelines, just have Zach Mitchell move all the computers and whatnot down there. I think we should do it. We should pitch that to him at halftime. This looks like it's going to be a throw-in from Neosho here. And, looks like she's going to go for a long throw-in. Or, nope, opts to take it short. Elena Diaz chips it forward, but it's going to ultimately go out for another Neosho throw. Looks like they were trying to do exactly what we were talking about earlier, like make some small plays, get it into the box. But then a player on the opposing team went down, and I don't know if she was fishing for a foul or if she just slipped. Both are equally likely, considering how things are. Look at that nice run by Gabriella to clean it up, drops it off to Attenborough.
our Coffeyville team is starting to get a little aggressive. Huh?
Yes, indeed. And that was Carrie-Ann Rodriguez in the back, knocking it forward. Good 50-50 ball right there. Got Ashley Talley, who's able to move it up, sends it to Gabriella, who drops it off to the side. Gets it, I was about to say gets it back, but just went a little bit too far for her. But that's okay. Ball's going to be put pretty deep. And, hey, it's just going right back up. Attenborough sends it up to the middle, finds Kitaro. Nice ball. She's going to take the shot. And it just sails a little bit high. She earned that one, though.
Yeah.
See that fancy footwork on that?
Dancing in and out.
Yeah, exactly. And she is a master of that. She loves to play with the ball a little bit, pull off those moves like it's nothing. She's fun to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all fun to watch. I'm here not because I'm getting paid, because I like it. But but she makes it even better. So, hey, looks like the ball's going to go all the way back. She's going to try to win that in the air, but that goes to Neosho, looking to get it out. Elena Diaz was very tempted to maybe just grab a hold of that jersey and bring her back a little bit. Ultimately decided against it.
Yeah.
Probably for the best.
This Neosho team has a lot of speed on them, too.
You got Coach Schicky there encouraging his players. Very, very encouraging coach. I can't lip read, but that all looked very positive to me. Looks like it's going to go back out again for another Neosho throw. I wonder what you have to do, by the way, to earn a spot under the tent. Like,
yeah, because we do see a few people on.
I want to know, do you have to draw straws? Do you have to, like, I don't know. I mean, there has to be something.
They guessing numbers.
Whoop. Slide tackle from Kaylee Finoglio. And no harm, no foul there from the referee. Just going to go out for a throw-in.
I like the way she's out there playing aggressive, too.
Mm-hmm. That is what we like to see. Soccer is actually a very aggressive sport, and they do not mess around out there.
That's a perfect transition.
And looks like Coffeyville's pressing up high, trying to take advantage of the situation there, but ultimately Neosho's going to send that really far
Way
forward.
back.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really sure who she was aiming for. I mean, she probably saw something we didn't. It's a good shot of
the benches and the rails.
I'm actually not really sure what those are out there. They're being used for something, I'm sure. I think that chair would normally be where our ball shaggers would be hanging out, but they're probably hiding somewhere away from the rain. Only want to go out when it's necessary. Amber Fraley trying to find some help there, trying to get rid of it, and successfully does.
Good pass.
She finds Attenborough, who then sends it to the middle. Oh, she's going to keep it.
They're dancing.
Yeah, there is definitely a lot of battles for the ball going on right now. Neosho on the attack. Ooh, and that attack was knocked out by Stacia Spears, who sends it forward. Good header. This is going to be one of those games.
Yeah, they're both playing very aggressive.
Oh, that was a really good ball from Neosho, but okay, good. That was a very timely shoulder charge there. Enough to knock her off the ball. Amber Fraley sends it back. That run right there. I was going full tilt on it. She was holding down R2. She's charging. Looking for Kitaro there on the wing. She's going to try to bring it back in by herself.
Okay.
Yes, she is going to bring it back in by herself. She's got some help.
Dancing.
Opts to send it straight into the goalie. Probably not the finish she was looking for. Gabriella kind of gave her a look right there. It's like, hey, I'm right over here. But, you know, sometimes you just want to go for glory.
She went the assist.
Well, she does. I mean, I can't say she doesn't have a bunch of assists already. So, you know, they had their fair share. And, excellent ball right there. That was Ashley Talley sending that to Kitaro on the wing. This time trying to find Gabriella Rodriguez, getting knocked out by the defender, forced to move it back. And that's going to go to Independence. So
way over.
Dirk's not here to make that joke, so I took over for him. All right. Looks like we've got a Neosho goal kick, a very planned out goal kick, a very measured goal kick. You know, it's not too often that you have a defender take these rather than the goalie, but sometimes you got a defender who can just really put the boot on it, just like that.
Aired it out.
Unfortunately, it's Well, I was about to say it was going to go to
Coffeeville.
Coffeeville, but that was not true. That's Jordan Moore marking the very well covered right there. That's Ashley Talley. Sniped it. Or threw herself in front of it, really. Stacia Spears on the chase, and she's claiming, hey, that's a goal kick. But no, the linesman disagrees.
You almost had it.
Hey, the fact that she ran it down, though, kept them from getting into the box, we can give her that at least.
Yeah.
Can't win them all, though. All right, looks like Neosho in no hurry to take this corner kick.
Yeah, take their time. They're trying to slow up the tempo, catch the Coffeeville Red Ravens off their 10.
Mm-hmm. Have a chance to get everyone at the top of the box, ready to charge in. This is going to be probably the most dangerous attack they've had yet if she can put that into the middle of the box, and that's where she's aiming for. Oh, but Neosho, they had a player there, but she wasn't well positioned to get it. She was kind of facing the wrong way. She had to turn. Oh, Carrie Ann, or not Carrie Ann, Gabriella there. Wrong Rodriguez. That's Amber Fraley, drops it back to the goalie. Oh, she can. It looks like it's going to travel out, unfortunately. This is definitely a good thought, though.
That has some zip on it.
All right. So I think we may have a substitution here. We can't really be sure unless we want to stand up, but standing up is so hard. We'll figure it out.
Coming soon.
All right. Finally going to restart play.
And Neosho's taking their time.
Yep, they're getting there.
Nice header.
A lot of one-touch football going on right now. Jordan Moore heads it back to Carrie Ann Rodriguez, who's ultimately able to send it forward, but Neosho already on the counterattack. Well, trying to be on the counterattack. Drops it off to Isabel Attenborough. And yet another timely standing tackle from Stacia Spears.
That's Kataru.
Oh.
Pass it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. She read it so well, too. And that was Kaylee. She was on that. Fortunately, just got ahead of her a bit. Shout out to our sponsors there. Pepsi, Sonic, and Tuttle and Associates for all your tuttling and associated needs. We need to like flash some sponsor logos like in the middle of the game right there, or get it on the kits.
Yeah.
Oh, the referee she thought about calling that if that came off of her arm there rather than her body, but ultimately the referee said nope, she's fine. No, Stacia Spears is going to knock that out. I don't know. I kind of thought that Neosho had a case to complain right there. But, hey, if the referee says no, what are you going to do? Wow. Kind of went in a little bit late on that one. Jordan Moore sentenced the Neosho player flying to the ground, but she's fine. She's tough.
You're a little aggressive there.
Yeah, she's up, though. That is what we like to see, taking a hit, but shrugging it off and getting right back in.
Got back up.
Oh, let's see a replay of that hit right there. Yeah, it just goes in a little bit late with that leg. Jordan Moore.
Center tumbling.
Oh, looks like Coffeeville is back on the attack. Finds Gabriella, who tries to send it back to Guitarro.
Guitarro? Okay. Good passes by this Neosho team.
Yeah, they definitely have some skills right there. They haven't had a chance like Coffeeville has in front of the net. Coffeeville's had 2 shots on goal right now, and Neosho's had some attacks.
Yeah, but not really executing.
Oh, looks like they're saying it is a Neosho throw. No, asking her to step back a little bit, I believe. And maybe off the sideline. There we go. I see what she's up to. Sending it to a throw-in specialist in Cheyenne Gardner. Oh,
Okay.
is able to clip it away, but there's another Neosho player waiting to clean that up. Carry in. Rodriguez sends it way
Flying.
forward.
Pizarro.
Oh,
Nice battle.
looks like the referee is going to say that was offside, according to the linesman there. That's one of the negatives of not standing up and watching the whole field. Whether you should like get excited or not, because
But-
normally.
And we're back underway with the Neosho starts off with the ball.
Ready for another exciting half right there. Had a couple vicious animals up here that we had to separate. Had a party going on up here. All the sandwiches you can eat. Fun time. How did your mile run around the stadium go, by the way?
It went pretty well. I mean, it was a little sunny outside now. Starting to clear up out there.
I know. Doesn't it suck? All that sun out there. We got used to the misery of the rain.
Starting to bring out the happiness and joy.
Yes, that is what we were hoping for in the second half. It looks like we've got Kitaru is back in, looking for her opportunity, and he's already got the ball back as charging in. Finds a Gabriella, as she does. Sends it back to Diaz, who's looking to send it back to... just a little too hard for her. She puts the hand up as if to say, thank you for that. I saw what you were doing.
So I'm wondering if the Neosho team is going to pick up the tempo this half, or is they going to keep it conservative?
It's an excellent question. I was still trying to figure out, did they sub in a new goalie, or am I mistaken there? I don't remember if the goalie had a solid green kit last time. And it was a slide tackle by Kaylee. And looks like the referee is not going to take any further action on that. Get our fast action replay right here. And just testing if the pitch was still wet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Turns out the answer is, yeah. It's not going to dry out for a while. And it looks like, I was about to say, Neosho's on the attack for the first time this half, but it did not last long. So last half we saw most of the danger came from Coffeyville. So now we're going to see what the coach was telling both teams on how they need to break the other team down. And, that's the same play they made last time, dropping it to the top of the box right there. And the last time the Neosho player actually took it first time and just sent it straight forward, just went off goal a little bit. Looks like they were trying that one again.
So where do you think the Neosho team should attack the Coffeyville Red Ravens?
Well, I mean, I can see what they were trying to do. I guess they reasoned that it worked the first time. Might as well try it again. But sooner or later, Coffeyville is going to get wise to that. I think they've got a really fast... Oh, hold on. Stop there, because good play by Ashley Talley, sending it to the outside.
Yeah, great pass on the outside.
That Stacia Spears is fighting for it and earns a free kick for Coffeyville. Hey, this actually may be how each team finally gets their first goal. Just get everyone ready and sit it in the box. And it's going to be Diaz, because she was the one who took the last one, and she just kind of floated it inside the penalty box, but the goalie was wise to it. She's going to try that one again. Actually sends it at the net. Just a little bit on the high side this time.
She was throwing a rocket there.
Yep. Fortunately, it did what rockets do. It went really high. And sent forward by Neosho. And, hey, we'll take that.
Ray Ravens ball.
A long throw in. Ooh. Looks like they're going to win that one again. It's another throw in from Kaylee. Finds Gabriella. Is trying to get her in control. Did that come off? Yes, it did. It came off of the Neosho player for a CCC corner kick. Well won. You could see her thought process there. It's like, if I kick it forward just a little bit, if it doesn't touch the player, I run onto it, and I charge into the box. If it does bounce off the player, well, we get a corner kick out of it.
Yeah, like
it's win-win.
Like the idea she had behind that.
Yeah. I mean, best soccer players are really, really smart and have a lot of awareness of what's going on in the field, so she's showing that. Floated in by Diaz. Ooh, with the head of Gabriella was going right for it. She came from a ways out.
Coffeyville really on the attack now.
Yeah, just looking for someone who can pick it up at the top of the box and maybe take a shot at it, but Neosho's now on the break. Good ball forward from Jordan Moore.
Good dance moves by the Neosho team.
Well, sometimes, too many dance moves and they get wise to it, but too bad there. Yeah. I believe that was, I think that was Attenborough who was attempting to play it forward. And hey, it looks like CCC is going to ultimately be the one who gets to restart. I think that's Stacia Spears on the throw. Off the head of Gabriella into the box. The the goalie was charging for it, and I got to say that was probably the right choice because otherwise it was going to fall to a particularly dangerous Red Raven.
Yeah, I like the way the goalie came and attacked that there.
You got to get that just right, too, because if you're
Kitaru with
wrong,
the finesse.
then you've got Kitaru right there ready to clean up. And that may be how this eventually comes in. Diaz takes a little bit of
A shot there.
yeah, just a little bit, but the referee saw no harm in it. And Diaz isn't going down or anything. She's fine.
Ashley Talley there with the pass.
Yep, all the way back to Amber Fraley, who plays it back again, just to be played forward. Looking for someone. Keep trying to lift it over the defense there, but Neosho seems like they're wise to it. Having trouble keeping it under control. It looks like Diaz tries to send it forward, gets taken down by the Neosho player, and the referee's going to bring that back for a free kick.
I feel like this Coffeyville Red Ravens team is really trying to spread the ball around and just find an opening somewhere.
Or I guess it was for a throw-in, not a free kick. My mistake. Everyone ignore what I just said. What you were saying was correct, though. Okay, looks like Gabriela Rodriguez. And, yeah, we've had a lot of great opportunities to attack here. You can tell this is the toughest team that Coffeyville's had to play this season.
Yeah.
And I believe, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, this is a conference game, right?
Yeah, correct.
So what that means for all of our watchers here and all of our listeners and everyone who's new around here is that if the 45-minute half ends and there's still no victor, they'll do a 10-minute half. And if at any time a goal is scored, that'll be the game. That team wins. If after 10 minutes no team has scored, they will go ahead and do another 10-minute half. And if no team has scored by the end of that 10-minute half, then it will just end as a draw. So more chances to not have it end as a draw. But ultimately, that could be the result of this. Is it going to end 0-0? What's your prediction?
No, I feel like the game's going to come out with a 3-1 Coffeyville Red Ravens win.
Nice. Now that is a prediction. I'm really hoping that's exactly how everything plays out. It looks like that's going to be a Neosho free kick. A little bit of help from Kitara there, helping them get it all set up and ready to go. She knew what she was doing.
Yeah, they're bringing a lot of intensity there from the Coffeyville Red Ravens side of the ball.
Speaking of intensity, flying around by Stacia Spears trying to bring that one down, not giving them an easy time of it. Stacia Spears again takes down a Neosho player who's a little slow to stand up, but she does eventually get up.
As you got up the throw-in from the Coffeyville Red Ravens. Goes right back. It's going to look like it's going to be a Neosho ball.
Yep. So now they have a chance. They haven't had too many dangerous attacks in these first 8 minutes and some change, but that doesn't mean it can't change. I said the word change twice. One of the things about soccer is it's very quick, and in the blink of an eye, this happens. Kitaro on a breakaway. She's going to take it by herself. She's going straight for the goal. Ooh, cuts it.
Chance.
Fires with the right foot. Looks like she went for the outside of the right foot, just trying to trick the goalie and send it in to the near post. And ultimately, it's a Neosho player who's going to bat it away, and it's going to be a corner kick for CCC. That may be the most dangerous half, or rather the most dangerous ball we've had the whole time, not just for the half.
Because she's a very dangerous player.
Yes, and she had two defenders on her, and still got past both of them. Just was on that very last part, wasn't able to get it where she wanted it.
I feel like that took part in the rain, and nature was there, kind of battling against her on that one.
We got a second chance here. Looks like the ball is going to go past the box and all the way out for a throw-in, I assume. Yeah, it looks like it.
With a throw-in by the Coffeyville Red Ravens.
Whoops. Turned around, and there was a Neosho player. So you probably know this. This is one of those things that I should have looked up. I think I know, but I'm going to check with you. Neosho, we of course are the Red Ravens, and they are the. I wanted to say Tigers. Is that right? Could someone confirm? So, okay, we did hear some yeses, so good. I was about to say I didn't make a fool of myself, but that is debatable. Probably could have looked that up at halftime, but
Yeah.
you know, I was running that mile.
Yeah, we was out there running them out, getting that good exercise in.
Yeah, it was a very leisurely mile. It's a 15-minute mile. I crawled most of the way.
You know.
Kitaro putting some pressure on that. I was about to say, that was an excellent ball from the defender, but ultimately it's going to be picked up by CCC. We've got a lot of women forward right now. Hit that
a whole
one
lot of red jerseys down there.
Hit that a little too hard, though, but that's what we like to see. Good positive play. Right. Have the co-captain will restart play.
It just airs it out.
Yep. Thing is, will she find a Neosho player? And ultimately, it's kind of difficult. a lot of red jerseys. Oh, it was an excellent step in there from Ashley Talley to bring that one down. And again, ball's just going to go ahead. She's fast, but she's not that fast. That's superhero fast.
She's out there moving like the Flash.
Good shot there to acknowledge our ball shaggers. Working hard in this difficult weather. It's a thankless job, so we have to thank them for it, which makes it just a normal job, I think.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Finds Kitaro, who's kind of a rough ball, is able to get it away to DS, but unfortunately he's not able to bring it down.
Gabrielle tried to come through there.
No, it looks like she did just enough, though. She may not have won it, but she put enough pressure on it to force a mistake.
Yeah.
He gets it back to Ashley Talley, who in turn drops it back to Stacia Spears. Sends it far forward, off the head of Gabriella. Not able to grab it. It's a little too fast for DS there.
Kind of shooted her out of it.
Well, there's always the next one, like this one right here. And we've got Carrie Ann coming to do her jobs, judging it, doesn't want to overcommit, gives her a little bit of a nudge, saying, hey, get out.
Yeah, I feel like they're trying to put pressure on this Coffeyville team.
Yeah, and it, excellent goal there from Neosho. That was from long distance. I didn't think that was going in. I was kind of surprised. That's the only one that could have possibly gone in. Let's see that on a replay there. Credit where credit is due. Drops it back. One-touch hit. Sails just over the head of the Coffeyville goalkeeper.
Just high.
Yep. Again, credit where credit was due. Was an excellent goal. So now Coffeyville has to respond. What are they going to do now?
Let's see how they come back and retaliate off of this goal here.
All right. Sending the ball forward again. And off the face of a Neosho player, but doesn't bother her too much. Gabriela Rodriguez, and she, of course, couldn't do anything there because she was in an offside position, so she just had to, unfortunately, watch that happen. Yeah, too bad. You can bet she was thinking, oh, man, if only. That was my chance. There'll be other chances. Still plenty of game left to play. Amber Fraley bringing it under control. Looking for some help. Wasn't able to get it.
This Neosho team is starting to put the pressure on the Coffeyville Red Ravens.
Yep, I think maybe that goal is going to give them just what they need. You know, they need a little bit of confidence. They needed to be the first team to put that on there. They hadn't really had any shots on goal, and the first one that is on goal is the one that goes in. You can tell they sense, hey, maybe if we press, we can get another one. But then again, Coffeyville's been pretty dangerous on the counterattack. When Neosho does get forward, they're able to grab it and start sending it forward, so they'll have to be careful. There's a reason it stayed 0-0 for a long time.
Continue putting the pressure and just spread the ball around. It's a lot of team effort going on out there, though.
Absolutely.
We're going up working inside.
Not this time.
Good save.
All right, opts to send it far forward to the midfield. Oh, nice touch by Gabriella trying to send it forward to Kitaru. Under the best of circumstances, that was a difficult hit.
Good battle for the ball there,
Oh,
too.
Ashley Talley came from a long way off to put pressure on that one and is able to hold it up. But, oh, hey, it looks like I'm going to give her the credit for that one.
Yeah.
That wasn't a mistake by Neosho. That was well played by Ashley Talley.
Good pressure she gave there.
Okay, just under 30 minutes in this second half. Again, if it ends like this, that'll be the game. If Caulfield can get one back and it ends, we'll have some extra time. We're hoping that there are goals to come, because I think you said that CCC is going to get 3 goals at this point.
3 goals.
All right, so this is going to be the most interesting part of the game then.
It's time to bite down and see what the Lady Ravens do at this point.
Oh, brings that one down expertly, like it's nothing. Gabriella picks it up. Some fancy touches, gets it back to Ashley Countryman, who sends it forward. I believe that was Stacia Spears who was up there trying to grab that.
I believe so.
And looks like she's also going to be the one who
Throws it in.
So Gabriella trying to get around, gets that spin, has a little bit of open space, taking it into the box by herself, gets brought down outside the box, and the referee is going to give a Red Raven free kick just outside the box again. So far this game, number 20, Elena Diaz, has been taking the free kicks, but I don't think she's on the field right now, so I'm curious who's going to be taking it. Looks like it might be Ashley Talley. That is not 10 yards right there, but she opts to take it quick anyway, sends it back right into the box, fighting for a chance there. Yeah, I'll bet if you ask, she's like, I'd like to try that one more time, please.
Yeah.
I am almost positive they subbed in their keeper. Someone needs to confirm. But I think I saw her warming up at halftime during that mile run. So, darn. I believe that was Attenborough, but she does win the throw-in, even if she doesn't win the ball ultimately. Finds Ash Talley. She's been on the ball a lot this game. And, just mishit. And now one of the most dangerous Tigers is on the prowl. I'm the first one to make that reference, I'm sure. So opts to send it back, and then, this probably did not go the way she had hoped. Giving her
aggressive, huh?
Giving her a bit of a nudge there. Nothing too fancy right there. I mean, that's how it's played. I don't suppose you happened to watch the U.S. women's game last night, did you?
Oh, no, I didn't.
You missed it. They won 4-0 against Chile. It's pretty good. We're in the middle of an international break right now in terms of club play, so if you want to see either the men or the women play, now's your chance. I know the men play Brazil and Mexico, and I know the women's team have a couple more games. I did watch that game, by the way. It's always fun to watch them win because, they do it all the time.
Yeah, and they're very good.
Mm-hmm. They have that in common with the Lady Red Ravens. That's me with the confidence that they will get back in this time we have left. 20. For a second, I thought it was 26 seconds. I was like, oh, man, I had too much fun.
Whoa.
I got confused and time flew by. Oh, a lot of pressure by
Kitaru.
Yep, she is not going to let that go out easily. A lot of pressure. The Red Ravens are up very high right now, trying to force a mistake, trying to see if they can get a chance, and it ultimately comes back to Ashley Countryman. Finds Isabel Attenborough to Gabrielle to Kitaru. A lot of touches back and forth.
I like the way they're just passing the ball around, using team effort right there.
Yeah, the passing the ball was pretty great. I'm not sure how confident she was of getting a goal off of that, though. May have been better to just keep doing exactly what they were doing, as you were talking about, because that's the stuff that's ultimately going to build into something great.
Yeah,
I mean, yes, sometimes you get lucky and you get a 30-yard goal, and I'm not saying that is what they did. I'm just saying that from that distance, probably not going to happen. I think the Neosho goal is probably from about 20, which is a pretty solid distance for a goal out here.
It looks like the Neosho team is starting to attack more on the Red Ravens' left side.
They got some help. They got a couple women forward, but I believe that was Kaylee. I think that was off of her back, and that's going nowhere. Easily cleaned up by the Coffeyville goalkeeper. And as the ball comes back, it's plenty of time for them to play it forward again. Again, Coffeyville's charging into each one, just missing it by a half second each time as the Neosho players are moving it forward pretty well.
As your coaches would say, the little things are the things that count.
Exactly. All right. Oh, I was about to say, I think she's like, no, I got this. Oh, wait. So this is going to come for the back. She's going to opt to send it long. She's going to try to just play some short passes. Looks like she wants to send it long to me. Yeah, she's saying, get out there. Get out there.
Go.
I'm about to launch this thing. Looks like we're getting ready to be restarted here. Had a quick substitution, I imagine.
Patiently waiting.
Either that or a squirrel on the field. It's either or.
I think I've seen a squirrel, run across the end zone.
Which I don't think counts for anything. I'd have to look that up. I mean, there's no law that says a squirrel can't play soccer.
But
They could.
Yeah, they could.
I mean, as long as they're students of CCC and they have not graduated yet. That's very important. Okay, looks like we've got a substitution there. Cheyenne Gardner just came on for Coffeyville. And looks like it's Carrie-Ann Rodriguez who's ultimately going to be the one who takes this. And
with the big boot.
There's the launch we were talking about.
Got it over to Gabrielle.
Over there at the International Space Station to pick that up. Sends that to Kitaro. Actually, that'd be a good team name. The International Space Station. Because we have players from all over the world here.
Yeah.
Although no Russian players.
That's a good duo we got going on. The Kitaru with Gabrielle.
Absolutely. And of course, Kitaru is from Kenya. So, and I believe that Gabrielle is from Sao Paulo, Brazil. So that's what I'm talking about. Players from all over the world here. And looks like that's ultimately going to go back to Neosho. Launched into the box, looking for anyone. We have to remember, normally that's where the goals are going to come from, but that is not where the goal came from this half. Came from that launched ball from very far out. Amber Fraley is able to defend that. But unfortunately goes out for a Neosho throw-in. They're in no hurry to take this. Their thought is, we're up by one. Let me just stretch out these hamstrings a little bit and get a leisurely jog over there.
Everybody just playing real conservative now.
Well, they are.
They're waiting for the Coffeyville Red Ravens to put the pressure on them.
All right, restarts play. Oh, turns. He's got a little bit of space to work with, and whew, that was a fortunate deflection off of Carrie-Ann. That could have gone very poorly. But we trust her in the back. She's always doing her job. Right? So it looks like, well, I was about to say, you'd think it was a corner kick. But all of the Neosho players are going very far back for this one at the far post. This is where one of those times where you're like, this one's been practiced a lot. So you wonder, what are they going to do and how's it going to play out? Okay, sends an in-swinger into the box. Oh, that almost went in all by itself. That was a very smart clearance there from Jordan Moore. She saw the danger. Those in-swingers, by the way, statistically, those are the ones that become goals more often than any other corners.
Yeah.
But, you know, I guess if you did it all the time, they get wise to it. It's like nice try.
Protected too.
So it looks like we've got a second corner from Neosho, who is, again, not rushing this. Looks like this time she's going to opt to swing out. Oh, actually travel straight in, and oh, all that would have taken is one Tiger just to poke it, you know, send that straight forward. But ultimately, two dangerous corners leads to nothing.
That's pretty good. I like the protection by the CCC Red Ravens.
Mm-hmm. It was very well cleaned up. There were some very aware defenders in that box, which is good. That's what you need them for.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, and yeah, that's what I thought. That's not something you see too often. That was a foul throw-in, I believe. See, you have to have both your feet on the ground, and the ball has to come from behind your head. And you might have noticed it was so, like, short, and it didn't go completely behind. It does not happen very often. In fact, in the professional leagues, they will fine you for that. Your managers will.
Really?
Yeah, just because I guess it's because it's an unforced error and they kind of expect you not to do it. I don't know what an equivalent would be, but yeah. So ultimately ends up being a Coffeyville throw-in. So if you've ever seen any of them do the fancy flip, have you ever seen like the planting the ball, then doing the flip, and then coming back up and then launching it throw? Yeah, because that's legal because it comes from behind the head and both feet are on the ground.
Okay.
That is the only thing that has to happen. It is fancy to watch, but ultimately, I just like to see a good long throw-in.
Guitar with the pass.
Oh, it comes off the face there of Ashley Countryman, who is unfazed. And it's going to travel all the way back to the Neosho goalkeeper. We've had that happen a few times. The ball just goes forward like with a heavy touch, a little bit heavier than they meant. And Coffeyville's not able to capitalize. Uh-oh. Neosho's on the attack again. Got two defenders on her. Diaz is running to catch up. Ultimately, is probably not the best thing she could have done with it. If you're going to shoot, you got to shoot. But she may have been looking for some help from her fellow Tiger there.
Good header there, too.
Yeah, so far so good. We've seen a lot of good skills on display there. Speaking of skills, Kitaro to Rodriguez and back, takes it off the knee. Is she going to try one touching it? She was looking for Gabriella, but it's not over yet. Comes back off of a Neosho player into the box and then cleared out. See, that's what we need to see. That was not bad. That was very close to what she was aiming for.
Very good.
That's what we want to see. And throw in from Stacia Spears. And off the head of Gabriella again. I feel like I should get something every time I say that. Oh, she grabs it in the box, drops it back, tries to lift it over. Oh. But that was, I believe, Isabella Attenborough on that one. And, that seems like the best opportunity we've had this half, but unfortunately was not really the one we wanted. I'm going to blame that one on the opportunity. We need a better opportunity. It's an excellent header there from, was that Ashley Talley, I think?
Yeah, it looked like it.
Carrie Ann, very nice, even though she kind of fell on the balls, able to get it away. Gets it to Ashley Talley, who sends it back. Cheyenne Gardner sends it forward, finds Gabriella. This is what we like to see. A lot of good touches, a lot of short passes.
Starting to spread the ball around.
Looks like she's going to win that. Oh, very smart touch.
Good pass, too.
I was aiming
Kinda
for
cut it off.
Kitaru. It looks like that's who her ultimate target was, and
Yeah.
it was a good build-up for that. And look who was there right when she needed to be. Thank you, Ashley Talley.
Way to be there.
And then Elena Diaz is like, oh, how to handle it, how
With
to
the
handle it.
finesse.
Just like that, yeah. It works.
Ashley Talley.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, referee's gonna stop that one. Unfortunately, can't get upset about it.
Right.
Hand was just not where it needed to be. All right, so restarting the play from Neosho sends it very high up. And she comes, comes sprinting from the Coffeyville end. But, I was about to say,
Slightly.
Ultimately we'd get that, but sadly, can't win them all. Except we will win this one because we still got to get those 3 goals in. And we have just over 50 minutes to make that happen, but I think it will. I think that's exactly how it's going to go down. And, oh, that may be mishit. Is the goalie going to be there to get it? Oh, a collision there, and it looks like she is going to stay down. That was Attenborough who ran in for that. Threw her body into it. She knew what she was risking, and ultimately I think she may have been hit in the face there. Let's see the collision between her and the defender here. Yeah, I can just see that collision right there. That's going to be painful any day of the week right there. Okay, it looks like she is up, though. Wasn't hurt too badly. That's what we like to see. That's what we hope for. So restarting play from Neosho, and it looks like Coffeyville's going to pick it up. Glad to see she wasn't hurt right there. She looks pretty tough. Maybe just a little bit dazed.
A little shaken up, probably. But she's going to bounce back.
Yep. And looks like it's going to be a throw-in for Neosho. And there was that. It's a thing that happens. And, oh, just trying to tap that one over. She would have had a great opportunity to use those legs to get a breakaway. She definitely, once she can get the ball in front of her and just gets a little bit of space, she can cover a lot of ground really quickly. And looks like going to have another chance at it right here. As she goes in, not able to get there in time.
This Neosho team is really starting to bite down on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, there have been some opportunities for Coffeyville to build something up, but they've been pretty aggressive, and yeah, she's not going to be able to bring that one down. And it looks like we've got a substitution for Coffeyville. Is going to be sending in 2 players. Looks like I believe it's Attenborough who's going to come out, as well as Ashley. It looks like number 7, Amber Fraley, comes back in. And we've got Ana Ruiz, who, is this her first time being subbed in? She may be eager to, to get her chance on the ball here. Because now she thinks, hey, I'm in. If I can change this, if I can be the hero, why not, right?
Yeah. Change game. Game changers.
Stacia Spears on that, but ultimately, player gets away from her, but not past Carrie Ann, who is, of course, she's there.
She's there every time.
You could watch her like she was like measuring. It's like, okay, there's the heavy touch, and she just went in there right at the right time.
As we watch the replay.
And here's the heavy one, and then she's like, here's my chance, get out of there. And then she turns so she doesn't take that one right to the front, which is never good. So smart choices all around for her. Again, she may be 5'2", but that's not going to stop her from charging in.
Heart is way bigger. Heart's like 7'3", 6'9", you know. She's playing like a giant out there.
Yeah, I was about to say, she has actually been incredibly solid. That goal that was created, that was not on her. So everything's going pretty well here so far for most of the players. But again, it's just the scoreline is the problem. That's the thing that needs to change. Everything else is great. Gabriella wasn't able to get that. Was able to get enough of a touch on it, though, that ball's up for grabs. Oh, look at that ball from number 2 on the Tigers, but Kitaro is able to keep it in, gets it back to DS, who's turning, looking for some help, finds it with the feet of Cheyenne Gardner. You can hear those yells down here, even through the windows. You can say, they want it, and they're calling for it. They need it. They know they only have 11 minutes left. And I think a train just may have hit her. It was either Amber Fraley or it was the train that always used to keep me from getting to work on time.
We just going to go with Amber Fraley here.
Yep, so now they're in a pretty good position. Like this is pretty similar to where they were able to put the ball in earlier.
The first time, yeah,
Right. So are they going to try to do it again? Just going to try to lift it in and drill it? I mean, now I'd like to think that our goalie is ready for it. Like, she knows that this is a possibility.
Time to see what the Coffeyville Red Ravens do.
Oh, yeah, buries it in the back of the net. That was an amazing kick
Beautiful
right
kick.
there.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you can't get mad when it's that beautiful, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I mean, we could get mad, but
Let's watch the replay on that.
That's so good too.
Our
She
left
gets that
corner.
at the perfect height, and you could tell like the power on it was good, the placement was good, everything on that was good.
Beautiful.
And that's why they call it the beautiful game. Sometimes the beauty is coming from the other team in terms of those kinds of kicks. But hey, the games are not over yet. They say that 2-0 is the most dangerous lead, because it's one that can disappear faster than you might think. Feels safe. But hey, is everything really safe? And Gabriella Rodriguez, good ball. I thought that was it right there. We were all ready for that shot. We were getting ahead of ourselves.
Like I said earlier, I think that those two right there, Gabriella and Kataru, that's a mean duo. Look out for those later in the season.
Oh, I've been looking out for them all season. They've actually been great.
Yeah.
And it looks like we've got a free kick for Coffeyville here just outside the penalty box. I think this is our third one outside the penalty box. The second one taken by Diaz here. Her first time. It looks like based on her angle, it looks like she's going to want to just hook that in right to about where the penalty spot is, to where some Coffeyville heads are. And, I mean, when you've got some players with a lot of height out there, again, Gabriella, she's 5'11", so if you're looking to find someone's head there, you could do worse. Does a step over. Oh, just opts to place it right into the net, and unfortunately it was on target, but, again, didn't have quite the lift that would have needed. That was Amber Fraley with a foot on that ball. Ashley Talley sends it forward looking for DS, who the referee was thinking about it. You saw her like the whistle went to her, thought about it, and ultimately let it go. I think she was waiting for that. There was some physicality going on. You could tell she was waiting for that to get just a little bit more physical.
Yeah.
I thought it was, but it ultimately didn't. And Gabriella does one of her. Opts to one touch it. Oh, no! And Kitaru, thank you. That is what we like to see. Like it's nothing. Hunting around there, ready for it to happen. Grabs it, and it's like, we're going right back to the center. Let's make this happen again.
Great ball play by Kataru, too.
Yes, indeed. I think that was it actually Tally? Yes, that's Tally who was, that was a great shot, too. And Kitaru was waiting to clean that one up. And, hey, there is nothing wrong with cleaning up, especially when it means you get back in the game. So this is what I was saying. 2-0 feels like a safe lead. And already that lead's been cut in half, and it was only a couple minutes.
Ready to bite down.
Yep.
This CCC Red Ravens team is still hungry.
This is what we like to see. Sorry, that just kind of confused me for a second there. I thought maybe there was a player there that she was going for, but looks like Coffeyville's going to throw that one back in. It's got a lot of help. Got some help there from from one of our filmers, getting that action footage that we love so much. Played off the knees. Yep, that was off of Attenborough. Finds a Gabriella, who's able to get it back. Does she have enough help in the box? Ooh, oh, there was the Meg. And, all right, Coffeyville will get the corner kick from that. All right, we got the corner kick. I believe that's DS again. Lifts it to the top of the box. Nice header right there. Cleared by a Neosho defender. All right, throw in from Attenborough. Comes back to her, sends it in to the box. Good ball there from Ashley Talley, and
sends it way over.
Yes, launched into the lower atmosphere. Still some time left to make something happen. That's why we keep the extra balls there by the goal. Give our ball shaggers a chance.
Yeah.
And ultimately, that's going to go back to a throw-in. Cheyenne Gardner this time is on that. And, oh, she's got some help there.
Plenty of red shirts down there.
Yep. And that's Attenborough with the pressure. We appreciate that. And Carrie Ann's able to just shepherd it out.
Great pass there.
Neosho is
really starting to bite down.
I think they're trying to like hold it up a little bit. They want to slow things down because I think they're sensing that Coffeyville, if they get another breakaway, we may see another goal. And they're like,
will strike.
Okay, let's just try to be safe with it. But Coffeyville's closing down every ball.
They're trying to get real aggressive out there.
Speaking of which, DS is not going to let something like another player keep her from getting the ball. She just tries to go straight through her. Referee's going to say maybe that was a little bit too much.
That was a little excessive, don't you think?
Don't I think personally? Nah. That's just how she plays. Sometimes you're just going to get run over by DS. That's how they play in Bentonville, Arkansas. Where she's from, I should hasten to add, where people are like, what, is that like a Bentonville thing? It's like, I don't know, probably.
Yeah, she's from Arkansas.
Throw in from Coffeyville, sends it far forward over the head of Gabriella, but is able to get enough on it to Kitaru, who launches it forward over the head of the defender. Excellent.
To Attenborough.
You could see she was a little frustrated. She's like, that was my chance right there. But there will be more chances. There's still a little bit of time left.
Still more to come, don't you think?
Yep, just over 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Looks like it may have been, it looks like the referee's bringing it back. All right, we got some people gunning for our jobs down here, apparently, based on the chatter. Everyone wants in on this game, but hey, we earn the right to enjoy this game with all of you listening right now. Carrie-Ann Rodriguez sending that forward. I think it's going to ultimately go out for a Coffeyville throw-in.
A little bomb. Oh, yeah, the Coffeyville CC Lady Ravens are starting to pick up the tempo a little bit.
trying to scoop that forward, looking for one of the red shirts up. Speaking of red shirts, there is Gabriella's lurking basically behind every single play over there. Carrie Ann wins the header.
Ashley Talley's there.
I think that would have come off the Neosho player. Am I correct? The referee says yes. Whoops. Quick thinking there from our guys on the sideline.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. You can't have more than one ball on the field at once. I'm pretty sure this isn't pinball.
DeLeon with the kick.
Sends
Over to Kataru.
our creator, well, I would say our
Finesse by Kataru.
she's like a shark. She was there right when we needed her.
Pass to Tally.
Oh, looks like that hit that number 15 took by Kitaru when she was fighting. She was kind of
A little shooken up.
rubbing at it just a bit, but she did get up, so she should be good to continue.
Ashley Talley tried to send that one to Adelsboro.
I really thought that she was going to make it there. Stacia Spears coming from a long way to try to grab that one. So the game is ticking down here. Just a few minutes left to play.
Just a little above 2 minutes.
It looks like we have a Neosho substitution.
So how do you think the Neosho team is going to react on it?
I mean,
This next play.
they've been kind of trying to keep it to short passes, keep it under control, let the clock tick down a little bit. But I think Coffeyville may be wise to that because they've been pressing up high and not letting anything be taken for granted.
What should the Lady Ravens do in order to take this game back and go home with the W tonight?
I would say they need to keep doing exactly what they are doing, just like that. That's beautiful. Sends it into the box, looking for Kitaru. Oh, it looks like a corner kick for the Red Ravens. Now is an excellent opportunity. Get some bodies forward. Get some women in the box here. See how they want to play this. And looks like they're going to opt to get everyone ready. Take it pretty quickly. Floats it in the top of the penalty box, and everyone kind of is content to let it go. Just over 1 minute to go. So as time ticks down, Neosho, if they are able to walk away with this unscathed, they're probably going to feel pretty happy with themselves. They earned it. Some really, really amazing goals. Coffeyville's goal was pretty mercenary. I mean, let's face it. But I was talking about this with Dirk during the last game. If you're in the right place at the right time, you didn't just teleport there. You were ready. And she was like, she knew there was a good chance that if she was there, it could drop for her. So that's all credit. Just because it wasn't a 20-yard blast from a long distance doesn't mean it's any less impressive.
She still was there, right place, right time.
Absolutely. And with 25 seconds left, Neosho trying one last attack. Opts to send it long. And they're going to need to restart quickly if they want to try to get one more play out of it. Number 16, Cheyenne Gardner, is looking for someone. Finds DeLeon. And I think that's going to be just about it. So Coffeyville women, unfortunately, wait, we have a little bit of time left. Waiting. Okay, I guess we have a little bit of time left. That makes me happy.
Just under 10 seconds to go in the ball game.
All right, yeah. Looks like the official time is just about to finish counting down. And it's going to be the first Ladies Red Raven loss of the season. It was not a bad loss.
Yeah, great effort. I love the way that they both just played today. Very aggressive.
Oh, and, okay. And then we are going to start the men here in just a little bit. So stick with the stream, and we'll see you guys here in a bit.